really, you know, top level player in other games and stuff, but he is someone who just plays for fun, and if he's having his day, it's scary. But here we go, we're getting live into the first match of today, Plazma versus arronax. Off onto arronax to begin with, as he grabs the Mega, or not quite, missing that jump there. And I'm sure Plazma, after picking up that red, is going to be applying pressure. There it is, coming in with 2 rails straight off the bat in Plazma fashion, using that railgun. That's probably what we're going to see a lot of with
he's been
Plazma.
punished for being too slow already.
And arronax is going to finally pick up his rail. And red's coming up. So Plazma's got to know his favorite for this, and he's defending it pretty well. arronax kind of trapped here even. So Plazma might try and come in here for a kill. And there's the rocket jump from Plazma as he tries to get position. And arronax kind of going for the red, but not really. The red's not even there. So, I mean, that's never really a confident move to make or to witness a player.
The good thing is he hasn't died yet, so he doesn't have to be too nervous about it. Yeah, he can try to make damage and then... Oh, okay.
Plazma does find him from behind, and oh dear, gonna catch him there. So yeah, looks like arronax is gonna go down off the spawn as well. So unfortunately for arronax, he's already 2-0 down, and Plazma's got full control. We'll find him again off the spawn, and easily crushes him there. So it looks like your prediction of Plazma being the favorite, at least that's how the match is going to begin with. And we do have another Mega spawning. So I wonder how would you push Plazma off this control? What would be the moves to make here?
Well, really be slow, don't be hurt, and like he's doing, try to get the weapons safely. Listen for the opponent, because obviously Plazma is gonna be loud. I think he's not concerned about not being hurt right now. He thinks he has the edge, and yeah, arronax, he has to play with sounds right now and avoid the opponent and gather as many shards and everything he can find.
And it does seem like he did get a bit of free damage there after hearing the jump pad. That was really nice. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Cypher there. And Plazma now just kind of prowling from above, going to drop down and does catch his opponent with a rail. But good timing from Plazma. You know, he's not too late to get position onto that red. Does take it away. Still has position more or less on this Mega. And there he's going to catch arronax. Oh, the arronax going to go down there. And that's another kill and another Mega going to Plazma. 4-0 now. So arronax trying to be sneaky, but it seems like he misread the position of Plazma. And that's going to be still control. Strong control, in fact, for Plazma. Going to catch arronax again. Quick direct there in the defense. arronax will get away. But Plazma is still scary with this control. Do you think arronax is making the right moves so far, and just getting unlucky, or does he need to change this up right now? Because it looks like Plazma with that crazy rail is going to get another frag, or just gets pushed back just a little bit there.
I think arronax is doing quite right, I guess, but Plazma is being really fast over the map. And he's not giving his opponent any room to breathe.
And Plazma just delaying that red a little bit even, which is a nice move to make. I guess, you know, he's got plenty of time. And arronax is going to be really aggressive there, in fact. And Plazma has the ability to stop him and then falls back onto the red. So kind of a nice play. I like it when players do that. Delay it when you can, because you can cut off your opponent's position. So that's always interesting to see. And Plazma going to find another one. So it seems just that arronax cannot avoid Plazma. Like his, and I suppose, is that not one of the hardest things of being out of control in the higher level of this game, that it's so hard to read your opponents to correctly evade them and stay alive, as you were making the point earlier on, that staying alive is the very least that you can do out of control.
Yeah, right now arronax is being too predictable. Like it doesn't try double backs, and doesn't. I mean, Plazma just reads him too well right now.
And there, Plazma going to drop down.
See.
And picks up another red. So yeah, it does seem pretty straightforward, doesn't it? Like Plazma
He shouldn't show himself in such areas. He should really be close to the walls and really make the opponent forget about him. You know, he's just showing himself too much.
Yeah, also picking up that lightning gun kind of looked like he didn't even consider that Plazma could be around, but of course the Mega was up, so Plazma was around, and railing as usual, going to catch arronax with a couple there. arronax pretty low, and Plazma going to sweep away the Mega once again, and we're moving into the halfway point, and Plazma is going to get another frag here, surely. Apparently not quite just yet, misses the rail as well, so arronax getting a bit of breathing room there. from Plasma as he misses his shots, which isn't so usual. And really, arronax needs to count his blessings. He even hits another rail and another one. 3 health left for Plasma now. I don't think he expected that at all. But this is the one opportunity now for arronax to turn this game around. It's the halfway point, so he's got loads of time left to play with, but he's going to make this count.
This is well played from arronax, because I was scared he would not force himself into the red room after this insane damage. Like, yeah, right now he had to make the moves. He had to know he was in the control now. So that's well played from arronax.
Yeah, some nice railing from arronax, definitely. And although still it seemed like he wasn't necessarily reading Plasma's positions, but just reacting as opposed to predicting. But nevertheless, he does have the results. He got 6-1 now. He's got solid control, and we're spectating him now as he tries to recover this deficit. And there he does spot Plasma below. Going to go for the chase, perhaps. I think he just misstepped there and decided against it after all. Nice rail again. arronax hitting a lot against Plasma. This is really, really good to see. And he's going to pick up another rail, be in time for this red armor. And Plasma now will be seeing if he can stay out of the way during this out of control phase, or whether he's going to be kind of as arronax was and not so sneaky. So here we go. arronax just jumping around, trying to find Plasma. He's got a decent position around this mega, but it's more the red that's of a concern at the moment, I think. Plasma gets caught by the LG. Good engagement from arronax as he guns his opponent down. That's another one on the board. So 4 now for him to get. Mega's up on the spot as well as red. So arronax now looks like he's on the comeback trail.
This is pretty good for arronax. He still has time and he has complete control over every item. He should also have the yellow timer. So if he keeps hitting those rails, it should be really intense.
Yeah, he's
the next 3 minutes.
10 of 15 rails, he's on form right now. And 3 minutes left. arronax has 3 frags to find. There's one. Can it be? There it is. He does manage to get it. And now the red is going to be taken by him as well. So he's just continuing to extend his comeback closer and closer to that tied game point. There's some more rail action. He's been so good with it so far. I'm surprised Plasma can feel confident going for a rail challenge, but here is Plasma once again under a lot of fire, but arronax weak as well, and he's going to be able to back away, pick up the mega to restack. I wonder how Plasma's doing, however. He can't be quite as healthy as arronax did have the mega and the red to fall back onto, but what does Plasma have? Some green, some shards, maybe a 50. So
he's 100 pretty much now.
So arronax, here's his moment to find another one. Got to be careful going for the teleporter. That's risky business. Plasma's there with the rockets. And wow, arronax actually managed to come out of there alive. But he's going to drop onto the shaft of Plasma. That is going to result in death. And now this is looking grim. He doesn't have time to really mess around here. arronax needs to get in onto Plasma now. He can't let him have control. Solid control would just be the game over right now. Plasma weak after that assault from arronax, but he can't end it there. He's got to keep the pressure up. There he is, over at the yellow. So there's 2 minutes left and there's 3 frags. arronax, what does he do right now? Plasma just stacking up slowly. arronax going to catch him with some rockets. And Plasma with a nice bit of rail action there to try to slow his opponent down. Seems to be working so far with 90 seconds left. arronax through the teleporter for the trap, but it's going to be Plasma who gets the damage. And there is the mega up on the spot as well. So Plasma with a perfect rocket jump there, managing to pick that one up. Looks like he's in safe territory here over at the yellow. And brilliant rail there, long range onto the feet of arronax. Is going to make it 8-4.
That fight over the red was key there. And Plasma made sure he never got his opponent with more than 75 armor.
Looks like Plasma has done it, but there's a minute left. And let's see if he can hold on to this. arronax has been hitting crazily, but it's interesting because I think both Plasma and arronax are players that rely on aim. And it's a brilliant mid-air there from Plasma. It's going to help him out massively there. Just kind of finding himself on the yellow. There's failing a Plasma jump and gets the kill anyway, so that's fine. And as Plasma's most definitely won this, is there any opponent that you're looking forward to playing against in particular today? We've got a lot of cool players, that's for sure.
Well, probably Cypher.
Oh, you want to play against the hardest opponent in the tournament. All right.
The final,
Good
not
stuff.
before.
Nice. All right.
I didn't check the bracket, so I don't know actually who is on my side. So, but yeah, I've played against Faz. It was looking good as well. He changed his sense.
Yep.
He took a much lower sense right now, and that's definitely for his aim. And I saw it. I saw his shaft and his rail. It's pretty scary now. Actually, what I saw was
Wow.
scary.
Faz with a really stable aim. That is an interesting thought to have. Faz is, I mean, I think he's actually putting a lot of effort into making a good showing at DreamHack. But I'm just, I noted down because we have all the players at DreamHack now. And I noted down all the top players at DreamHack, and we've got Cooler, Evil, Rafa, Strengths, Toxic, Cypher, Sparty, Faz, Pony, Demon, yourself, Twister, Avic, The Hang, Phrase, and Bratala was like a quick list I made. That's a really sick lineup. That's really sick. How do you think you're going to do at DreamHack?
I think it's hard to answer for anyone like around my skill level, I'd say, to really tell, because that's really a sick lineup and anyone can really be good, and there could be surprises, and I'm sure there will be surprises actually.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's with so many players, it's going to be really awesome.
Really, no one can tell.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. We have, I mean, we even have, I mean, Phrase is going to be so interesting because we haven't seen him for a while. So who knows what he's going to do? Last time he was a massive surprise because he was just, I mean, I don't really understand how you can get as good as Phrase was when you just have when the player pool isn't full of like really good players like Europe has, but he was still able to compete with the best of Europe. It was, I mean, I don't know if you have any theories on that, but that was pretty amazing to see, and who knows what those players will bring to the table.
But what I already said about Phrase is he brought kind of a fresh style to the scene when he came on in Europe, and that put a lot of people off guard. That caught off guard people. I don't know, he was very aggressive and he was hitting really crazy shots that I personally had never seen before.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's his strength. I think it's just that we don't know him. We don't get to play against him. We don't get to spectate him play. And why he can do that? I mean, he does that, and I think that's quite an advantage.
I loved how he did come across as quite an analytical player as well as a young and talented player. It's something that you don't see super often, that kind of combination, I think. And, he had those videos where he would do commentary of his games and stuff like that. He showed quite an amazing understanding of maps like Toxicity and stuff. And that was clearly his focus. And so with a player like that, you never know. I think you're really right that with that fresh style as well, it's so hard to predict. So I can't wait. I mean, this tournament should really be amazing, and we already have the next game lined up, which is quite interesting actually. Do you have time to cast another one?
I don't know. I should check.
Okay,
I
well,
haven't checked yet. So
give it a
if anyone
quick check.
can tell if I have to play soon. I don't know.
Feel free to just jump out halfway through as well, if that's fine. So, you don't. Okay, you don't have time. It seems.
Okay.
Either way, this match, guys, is going to be Geenan versus Chrysa. And I haven't seen Chrysa play Jewel in a while, but he used to be really good if you're not familiar with his name. Known for his TDM prowess, of course. Chrysa is a very interesting kind of a wild card here as well. So Geenan, also a player going to DreamHack, someone that's, I think he used to be called Gienek, the Polish player, and he used to be someone who was just really a TDM player, but he started to break out into Jewel, and he showed an amazing performance one Sunday Cup in particular with astonishing aim. He had kind of some Jewel fundamentals, but it really was his aim that kind of just shone through as the carrying factor in his game. So, he's one of those players where if you kind of expect him to do well, if he can get the Jewel fundamentals down, just work that into his game, he could be really strong. Such a clutch player. Do you have any, are you still there, by the way? Okay, no. Okay, Demon's off, I guess, playing his match. But yeah, Geenan and Chrysa, this should be a really interesting game. Very much looking forward to this one. But we hit up a very fast break, so you already got a preview of what's coming up. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere. We'll be back very shortly after this.